Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Irish Gypsy. And Irish Gypsy writes with the following question. She says that she has encountered articles claiming that certain minerals cause damage to the third eye and cause it to, quote, silt up, end quote. And she would like to know my take on this. And I certainly have also encountered this argument. Usually the mineral in question is fluoride, and it's usually connected to arguments against fluoridated water. But there may be also other minerals that are being brought into the discussion as well that I'm not familiar with. As to my take on it is that I personally do not give it much credit. The reasons I don't give it credit are these. I've not seen much that would lead me to believe it to be true, and I have seen things that lead me to believe it is not true. And therefore, I incline to side with the latter opinion. However, you'll notice I don't just say that I believe it to be untrue. I do leave open the possibility that I might yet be convinced. And, I'm a great believer in never saying never, so it's fairly rare that I simply completely dismiss something. But I'm not worried about it. And why do I say this? Well, consider what the third eye does. The third eye is connected to spirit messaging, visions, psychic abilities, and so forth. If large numbers of people were having their third eye damaged, what would we expect to see? We'd expect to see fewer people manifesting psychic abilities and manifesting more limited psychic abilities than in the past. Is this what you see? It's not what I see. I've been actively in the metaphysical community for 4 decades. And what I see is more people manifesting psychic ability than ever before, and I also see people taking it farther than what I have seen previously. And this does not lead me to believe that their third eyes are impaired. Rather, it leads me to believe that things are expanding and deepening in the psychic world, which is exactly the opposite of what you would expect to see if this argument were true. Therefore, I tend not to give it much credence. If, in fact, large numbers of people were having their third eyes damaged, I would not expect to see so many people coming to magic and paganism. I would not expect to see so many people practicing the various psychic arts, and I would absolutely not expect to see any deepening or expanding of those arts. But in fact, I see all these things. And it really doesn't make any sense to me that both A and B can be true, that large numbers of people are psychically impaired, but there are more people who are psychic and psychic at deeper levels than ever before in my lifetime. These two things just don't go together. Therefore, for me, I have to dismiss the argument that large numbers of people are having their third eye impaired. Now, of course, there is always the possibility that those people who are so involved in psychic activities and taking them farther are avoiding those minerals. However, that has not been my experience. In my experience, people who are highly psychic and involved in psychic work, in some cases will avoid those minerals, and in most cases do not. Therefore, I cannot really think that that is one of the things that would make a difference. It could be that there are other variables I'm not taking into account, but I don't know what they would be. And what I would say to those who uphold this idea that certain minerals are damaging the third eye is, what am I not seeing? If there are factors in this that I'm not taking into account, I'd be interested to know what they are, but I haven't heard any yet. And therefore, again, I really don't take it all that seriously. I still would not say absolutely that it could not be true, but I don't really see how it can be true given the manifestations we are seeing. So those would be my thoughts on the subject and also how I arrive at them. I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be.
Hello, my name is Cher Davis, and I'm greeting you from Jacksonville, Florida. Please join me as I lift my prayer to the God and Goddess. I pray for peace. I pray for love. I pray for stability. I pray for the nation where I live. I pray for the world. So mote it be.
Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from witchschool.com. Are you looking for the best in pagan and magical education? With more than 12,000 pages, witchschool.com is like having your own personal library with individual learning assistants to help you study. And Witchschool's Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere education system is available any place on Earth anywhere you are and anytime you want it, as long as you have an internet connection. Witch School's lifetime memberships are a great value. They really do last a lifetime. They've been there for years and they'll be there for years to come. So get your membership today at witchschool.com.